Hey, what's up guys? It's currently 6:45 a.m. 5th of April on a Tuesday. Anyway, heading to the gym because I got a client early and two clients early in the morning, and then we'll be having breakfast. Today I want to talk about a little bit about working out and like goals that you should have and goals that you shouldn't have, and like I want to discuss the main points of working out for yourself and working out for other people. So anyway, we'll discuss that later through the video, and talk to you guys later.
So many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?
So made weigh-in yesterday. Well, last week I weighed in at around 84 and a half, and I actually didn't lose any fat. My fat percentage went from like 10.6 to like 11, which is within the margin of error, but that's not the point. When you're cutting, you want to make sure that every week you're losing fat, because if you're not going forward in a cut, you're pretty much going backwards. Leaves you less time to cut in the future, and yeah, basically you're just screwing yourself over. But I'm still pretty lean at the moment. 11% isn't too bad. Like 16 weeks out, it's not that bad. It's only 11%. I want to get down to like maybe 5%. So it's only 6%. It's like roughly like half a percentage every week, which is doable still. Very, very doable. So yeah, no more eating shit. Pretty much meal prepping everything. Sticking to my diet and being very strict on everything now. Yeah, I don't want to really, it's my first show, I want to go 100%, so time to start being a bit more strict. It won't be around like 12 weeks out till I start being really strict. Camera is exactly 500 grams. So everything you take away, I say I'm just below 85 kilos. Breakfast today, some egg whites, vegetables, avocado, and some pasta as well. Just having some pre-workout meal. Just got some rice and some beef and minced beef. Just basically keeping things lean. I think that's like, it's Uncle Ben's rice. It's about one serving, so it's roughly around like 200 calories-ish. I think maybe just below that. And the ground beef and stuff is around about, around about 300 calories, 400 calories. We're good. Alright, just got done eating. I'm actually going to, maybe just wait half an hour. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos, and then probably drink a Red Bull. Red Bull, like, a lot of people say, like, pre-workout's the shit, it's the best if you're gonna work out pre-workout. But actually I think like pre-workout's a little bit It's too fast, and two is too much. Like a Red Bull for me is like just perfect amount. It doesn't hype me up too much, and it kind of lasts a fairly long time. So that's why I like those caffeine sort of drinks before workout rather than pre-workout. Just because if you drink pre-workout, you're just gonna push yourself a bit too hard, and it's just like overtraining is just as bad as undertraining sometimes. So you want to be perfect in the middle, and I think Red Bull really does that for me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the workout. All right, start my squat session. So just shopping around, looking for some cameras, just having a look, because the more I get into this YouTube stuff, the more I want to spend on like production quality and things like that for YouTube. So I'm always looking around for cameras. Some of the cameras I got my eye around on like the Canon DSLRs, like the 70D and the 80Ds. They seem pretty good. A lot of YouTubers and vloggers seem to use them. They seem just like the best quality for like the dollar at the moment. I'm gonna have a look around the other ones and see what I can find. Sort of tossing it up.
Yeah.
So just having a look around cameras, and general consensus is like I think the Canon 70D and the Canon 80D, it's about like $1,000 difference or $900 difference between the two. But it seems like the Canon 80D just has a lot stronger autofocus than the 70D, and also has full HD recording. So that's something that's probably a big plus as well for YouTube. So yeah, good thing in the dark. Alright guys, so there's, like at the start of the video I said there's something I want to talk about. I think it's not really serious, but I think it's serious enough that I make like a different segment for this. And basically it's like knowing why you do something, or like why you want to achieve that certain goal. Most of the time when I'm at the gym, a lot of people, particularly people who just start, they like to compare themselves to other people. They like to compare their progress to other people's progress, because maybe that's how they got their inspiration, or maybe that's how they view progress. But rarely do I see someone who just start say, I want to improve myself. They always say things like, I want to get a better body, I want to get something like this person and that person. But I think like if you go in with that kind of attitude, if you go into the gym with that kind of attitude, you are not going to have you're not going to have the results that you achieve for, and you're very likely to drop off. That's my understanding of it. So instead of looking at progress as like something you compare it to, like you go, oh, if I do this, I'm going to look like that guy, and in this amount of time, I'm going to look like this guy I saw on the internet. And I think this is very wrong. You shouldn't see it as that. You should see it as like, if I lift this today and I lift more next week, then I've made progress, and that's something that I view as a success. And that's how you should view things. And I think like at the moment, it might be a little confusing with what I'm saying, because like I'm attending a bodybuilding competition, and it's like, yeah, well, all I'm doing is comparing myself to other people, but really that's not the purpose of why I'm doing it. It's that's how I'm doing it. That's how, like I'm comparing myself with other people. Sure, like during the competition I am, but I'm not doing it because like I want to be better than someone on stage. I'm doing it because I'm curious to see how well I can perform in this competition, how well I can better myself, how far I can push myself and go. And this competition really is just for me to set a date and like have a goal by a due date, and it's just something that pushes me towards it. Like if I could really like I could have like just a date and say like I want to get this lean at this certain time, and you know be with that and be fine with that. But like the thing is, it doesn't create any urgency for me. I could just like I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, like I could be this lean, but I could, you know, eat this food or something like that. But it doesn't really create urgency. The reason I do this competition is to create that urgency and be like, well, I need to do it on. I need to like be strict with my diet. I need to work out every day, and you know, be strict with my training regime. Otherwise, on stage, I'm going to just embarrass myself, and you know, I don't want that, obviously. So that's why I'm attending this competition. It's just to motivate myself even further. And set a due date. So basically, don't compare yourself to other people. Other people have different things. You know, they got better genetics. Maybe they might be taking something. They might be on something. They might do something different to you. They might just have better body type. You know, like you're never gonna look like that guy. So why compare you to that guy? You aren't that guy. You know, you aren't that girl, whatever. You're not that person. You don't need to compare yourself with that person. The only person you need to compare yourself with is the day before. Is yourself the day before. Compare yourself like, were you better last week? Were you better last month? Were you better last year? I certainly am, and I know that, and I'm happy for that. Yeah. If I'm always going to be comparing myself to this guy or that guy, I'm never going to be happy with my results, because they're always going to be better than me. Well, better as in like they're always going to be different from me, right? They're just that's just the way it is, and like unfortunately sometimes you were born like genetically unlucky, and you don't have like a certain like muscle development that you would like. You know, some certain muscles just don't look as good as other people's, and that's just bad luck. But that's just something you got to deal with, and that's why comparing yourself to yourself rather than to other people is a much more fair comparison than comparing yourself to others. So yeah, that's basically what I really like want to like emphasize on, is just focus on yourself, focus on lifting more weight, focus on doing things better, and don't get caught up in the whole like, oh, I want to look like this guy, I want to look like that guy, I want to look better than this guy at my gym. Like, don't get caught up on that. It's just not worth it. Like, if you want to be like, make training a part of your lifestyle. Don't make training the lifestyle. Yeah. Just be happy with it. Have some fun with it. If you're not having fun with it, then it's not really worth doing, So yeah, like that's what I want to share with you guys. Alright, just cooking up some dinner, crushing some garlic, and basically I'm just gonna cook a big batch of chicken, and that kind of stuff, and get everything organized, prep it all. Pretty good. Start off from frying some garlic. Anyway, that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you guys next time.
So many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?